Meanwhile, Russians will begin casting their ballots in a 7-day vote on sweeping reforms that could clear the way for President Vladimir Putin to stay in power until 2036 if re-elected. The amendment will pave the way for Putin to become Russia's longest-serving leader if the constitutional changes are approved. Then Putin will be able to run for 2 more back-to-back 6-year terms after his current one expires in 2024. Experts say that the referendum is very likely to be approved amid a divided opposition and allegations of rigging. Critics have called the move a constitutional coup. Putin is already Russia's second longest-serving leader. He will take over from Stalin as the longest-serving Russian leader if he remains in power till 2036. 67-year-old Putin has ruled Russia for over 20 years, serving both as president and as prime minister. Meanwhile, there have been safety concerns as the vote is taking place amid the coronavirus pandemic. The country has one of the highest number of COVID cases in the world. However, authorities have said that they are taking all the necessary precautions to ensure safety of the voters. Earlier today, we spoke with WION correspondent Julia Chapman from Moscow. Listen in.
There are concerns about that. Election monitors say spreading the vote over 7 days and allowing part of it to be conducted online makes it very difficult to monitor. It will be very difficult to control the situation, to prevent any kind of vote rigging. So it's a very complicated situation to monitor this 7-day period of voting. And of course, there is a split in the opposition as to whether people should be voting at all or whether they should come and vote against the amendments proposed to the Constitution. And there is a raft of amendments being put to the Russian voters. If it passes, if these changes go through over the next 7 days, some of the changes that are included would involve seeing Russian law as more important than any others. Any high-level government officials would be banned from having multiple citizenships. Any pensions and minimum wage would be indexed to inflation. Marriage would be strictly defined as being between a man and a woman. And of course, the headline change, which would be that President Putin would have his presidential terms reset to allow him to run twice more and potentially stay in power until 2036.
People continued to venture out even as the UK recorded its hottest day of the year so far. People were seen gathering in parks to sunbathe and have picnics as the temperatures reached 32 degrees Celsius. Though grateful to be outdoors, many were not seen wearing masks, which still limit some aspects of life in the UK. The Met Office said the temperature hit 32.6 degrees Celsius at Heathrow Airport, beating the previous record of 28.9 degrees Celsius set at the end of May.
No, obviously the hot weather is nice. Mostly just wanting to get the little kids out of the house and get them out for a walk, really.
A yellow weather warning was put in place for parts of England. The UK's National Weather Service said there had been 266 hours of sunshine in May. The previous record was 265 hours set in June 1957.